Hi everyone, it's me, Dana from Dana's Antique Goodies. Welcome on back. It's been a while for me. So long that I just feel really out of place. I don't feel really awkward or embarrassed or anything like that, just kind of off. Is all, as you can see. Kind of out of my element, because it's been so long. It's been about, what? Like what, 3 weeks? A month? Something like that. Heads a little cut off this up there. So, why have I been gone for so long, you might ask? Well, I've been going through a lot of things. Whether it's been depression or the loss of a pet. A little bit of what would you call it? Not spousal, because I'm not married. I do have a partner though. A little bit of like, not spousal dispute, boyfriend dispute. A little bit of bickering here and there, Not that I don't, care about doing recordings while my boyfriend's around, or Jamie in general. As you know, he's been, featured in quite a few videos, whether he wanted to or not, or he just made a special guest appearance, as you all know. But, I don't know, I just feel kind of like pressured, like if I'm in the middle of making a video or whatever, then, like say we plan to do something, and I didn't know that we planned to do something, and then he just intrudes, and he's like, how long is that gonna take, and blah 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 blah. So to avoid all that, I decided to do this on a very quiet day. So gosh darn quiet that he's not even around. Like literally, he's not even here right now. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. But yes, you heard me correctly. I did lose a pet. One of my pet mice have passed away about a week ago, like last Thursday. Today's what? 21st. I think it was like the 13th that she passed away. It was my black and white mouse, the Moo-Cow looking mouse. So all I got left now is the black mouse. And unfortunately for me, it sounds cruel. Well, not so cruel, but a little dark, that I can't get any more mice until that one also passes away eventually, because I learned that the hard way when I had the 2 mice and I introduced a third one into the mix that wasn't from the same litter, and they would, bully that mouse. They bullied it so much that it became very sick, and that one also passed on. And I also keep like a little, what is it? Not even a diary, but like a little journal of all the animals that passed away, the day, the month, the year, their cause of death in my phone. Because, not everyone has like a gravestone in their backyard for each and every one of their animals, or cremates all their animals, or usually when they have them taxidermed too, I don't believe to say usually everyone has like a plaque next to them with, when they were born, when they passed away, like we do with humans and all that, with like loved ones. Talking like a robot here. For humans, it's like, loved ones, you know what I mean. Anyway, I found out, oddly enough, that the other mouse passed away on July 13th of last year. Moo-Cow one passed away on June 13th of this year, so 1 whole year later. Isn't that strange? So does that mean the black one's going to pass away on June 13th of next year? Because if that does, that's not even a coincidence. I don't even know what to make of that. It's just really weird. Very strange. But yes, when the black one eventually moves on to the other world, I will be getting more mice. Possibly not 2, but 3, maybe even 4. I don't know. As long as they're all from the same litter and they're all like females or whatever. I don't really want male mice. I just want the females because they have the weird sacky sacs on the bottom of their butts. We all know what that is. And if you don't, then you should have been paying attention when in school, I ain't going to be explaining it here. But yeah, girl mice, because I'm a girl mice. I got girl cats. So yeah, bad. And I don't know. So pretty much, what is it? Like the day before the 4th of July, one day before the 4th, I've been accumulating all of this stuff that you can somewhat see behind me here. Whether I bought it for just myself or for others, it's all here, I don't believe to say anything I have here is for resale. Maybe one thing, but the rest is for actual like use and for display and for Jamie, that guy. So I don't know. I just feel sort of like messed up. I've been feeling like really out of it, like spacey. I don't know. Maybe it's my sinuses. Maybe it's my depression. I don't really know what to make of it. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like I'm almost back at church again with my last confession has been 3 weeks ago. My last few videos have been uploaded about 3 weeks ago. I believe to say I uploaded 4 or 5 in a row. So without further ado, let's move on to everything that I got here. And one of the things here I might have already shown in one of my last videos, but I brought it back for this video too, just in case, because I have something else to go along with it that's within the same category of whatever I'm trying to say here. I don't think I'm speaking proper English here. I'm all sorts of messed up. But I'm gonna try to go in order here of what I got first throughout the beginning of the month, and then show last of what I've gotten as of recently. And then, the prices and all that fun stuff and where we got them from. Alright. You ever try to breathe really, take one of those really deep breaths and you just can't get it, and then you feel like you're like suffocating? I got one of those going on. Fun. But let's begin. So one of the first things I got, which wasn't even in July, it was probably sometime in June, last month, was this here wallet. This really cute and colorful looking wallet. And it's a nice lavender looking purple from the inside, just like my PJ bottoms, burial all over them. And it snaps shut. See, and that was a little zipper. So this was for $30, and I believe to say I bought it for only $12. So they were originally asking $30, and I picked this bad boy up for $12 because it was on sale. Got this from Boscoff, so there's that wallet. And yes, I got another wallet. That's what I was trying to get at, because I had this and then something similar to. But I don't think that's yet, right? No, it's not yet. We'll see it in a minute. But yes, there's another wallet, or well, not even really like a wallet, like a little handbag. It has a strap, but it's too small to be a purse. I don't know what you call it, because I don't wear purses. I'm a wallet type of gal. Just throw that thing on into my pants, and that's it. So I got my phone in the right side of my pants, my wallet in the left side of my pants, maybe like the house or the car keys in the back side of the left side of my pants. And then the back side of the right side of my pants is for whatever I happen to throw in there, maybe like change or something, receipts, I don't know. So the day before the 4th, which was July 3rd, me and my friend Kat went to the Goodwill. And there's actually 2 Goodwills from where I'm at, maybe 3. But the one I like to go to is like up atop a hill, and then down that hill, further down that hill is like one of the Salvation Armies that we have around here, which is another one I like. So both within the same, stretch. But they closed early that day because it was a day before the 4th. They closed around like 3. And I never spent this long in a Goodwill before, and I don't ever plan to do it again. And I didn't want to say much of anything because I didn't have my car. Jamie took it to go up to his sister's for a little cookout and whatnot. He told me just to go and hang out with my friend because she called me out of the blue to do so. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll go and hang out with her, and you go up to your sister's and whatnot. And because she's the one that took me in her car and all that, you really can't say much. Like, oh, come on, let's go. It's like she only took you all the way up here. I guess you're just gonna have to bite your tongue, Nowhere to lie, we died in that Goodwill for like 3 hours until closing, and I was going nuts. But I had more than enough time to take a good look around everything. I really did. I really, really did. And because of that, I found a couple things that I guess I wouldn't have seen if I just like went in and out like I usually would. I'm like in and out within a couple of minutes, But yeah, I was in there for like 3 whole hours. 3 hours in a Goodwill. I wanted to die. But I just went along with it. I'm like, it's whatever. It beats being in the house all night and day, all night. So I came across some vintage wrapping paper, new old stock, I believe to say probably from like the 90s, and it was from Ames. And I don't know if anyone here remembers the Ames department store, but it was pretty much similar to like what a Kmart. I remember being in an Ames department store when I was very, very little. Getting pushed around the shopping cart and all that, wanting some toys, pointing at the toys I wanted while getting pushed around the cart and then carrying on when I didn't get it, or, my mom would go past it and, she doesn't understand what I'm hooting and hollering about, and then she'd be like, oh, you want the book or something like that, something like that. But, well, I say like the same word right after the other in the next sentence. I gotta think of how to correct that, a little confusing. But yeah, I got 2 of the same holiday wrapping paper fun packs, is what I'm gonna call them, because you get 3 rolls of wrapping paper here, and they're all about, it says like 9 feet, or no, like 4 yards long, something like that. I don't know. Made in the USA. I don't really see that much anymore. This was back like in the 90s. But yeah, they're from the Ames department store. It says clearance 50 cents. They were $1, and then on clearance for 50 cents, probably sitting in someone's attic. And then the Goodwill goes ahead and has the nerve to charge 99 cents when they were bought on clearance for 50 cents all those years ago. And they thought they'd be smart and price it for what it originally was. Like, does that make any sense to you? Like, what? Ooh, it's infuriating. So like 25 to 30 years ago, 25 to 30 years ago, when these were originally purchased, they were 99 cents. Then on clearance for 50 cents. And the Goodwill had the nerve to charge 99 cents on these when they could have charged like 25 cents. Yes, I know, they're new old stock, and it's not even because they're old or anything, it's cool. It's like, oh, they're old, they were never used, And the purpose of buying this, wrapping paper is to use it, right? But they was never used, no. It's just the fact that it's new wrapping paper, not new old stock, but just new wrapping paper. And they had the nerve to still charge 99 cents when these were bought on clearance from Ames at 50 cents. They should have either charged 50 cents, like the clearance sticker up here, or at least 25 cents, half of 50 cents. That would have been fair. But hey, I don't make decisions, right? I'm just the customer. The customer is always right, just about, for the most part, but that infuriates me a bit. But again, it's new old stock. It's from Ames, which is pretty cool. Or like anything like from Kmart even now, because Kmart's really not around anymore. At least not here in the U.S. of A, as far as I'm aware of, and none of it was ever used. It's not even a broken seal on any of this. Like someone putting their nail in and going down with their fingers like a kid or something. So that's pretty impressive in its own. So we have three different wrapping papers. We have one that has lights going around it. So far I only see red and yellow lights that say lights. Not even like Christmas lights, just says lights. What the heck? And then the middle one has gifts, like presents in different colors, and it says gifts. And then the last one has Christmas trees that says trees. Wait, what? Lights, gift, and trees. So you mean to tell me when this person, with the people that actually did buy this same exact wrapping paper and use it, you mean to tell me when they wrap these gifts up that this wrapping paper had the word lights all over it, gifts and trees? That's just funny. That's actually really funny. Instead of just having the pictures, the little doodles, the artwork of lights, gifts, and trees, there's actually words to go along with it, in case you didn't know what that was. Lights, gifts, and trees. That's hilarious. I didn't notice that until now. And then this one, there's an identical one. It was a little more in rougher to wear shape. Oh, and there's purple lights too. So not just red and yellow, but there's purple as well. It's a little faded towards the bottom. It's a little faded. But guess what? Under that first layer of wrapping paper, the very first layer that's faded, it's all, nice and crisp and clear, very vibrant. So that's the forgiving part about that wrapping paper. And this, the faded end could be like on the bottom, like towards the bottom, and then the more clear or, more vibrant one lively side will be on the top. So it's no big deal. Yeah, so it's just gonna go ripped up in the end anyway. So one of these I plan to keep, just as like a memento, like, hey, this is new old stock from Ames, wrapping paper. And the other one I actually intend to use. So I'll probably use the better, no, not the better one. I'll probably use the one that's, well, obviously like faded and a little more rough to wear. And then the one that's in a little better shape, that's the one I'll keep on the side, never to be used. So I got those. And then I'll go around with the camera after this to give you a better look at everything. Like from my point of view. And then along with the wrapping paper, I came across some new old stock ribbons. Here's some too. Now these ones could have been, used. They're not used, but opened. And then the Goodwill whoever donated them decided to put them in these bags and then tape it up, or like the rest of the bows that they didn't end up using, and then they just taped up the bag and said, here, take this, give it to someone else can actually use them. Or like the Goodwill put them together in this little goodie bag and they said, here, take it. But yeah, this is definitely new old stock. Now these stickers, so the fun thing about ribbons is even if the stickers, the sticky part on them no longer sticks, you could still tape the bow down. That you do that layer over layer thing with your Scotch tape or whatever, and you just stick that on the bottom and slap that ribbon on, and it'll stick. Oh yeah, it'll stick. Heck, I've been using some of the same exact ribbons that I've gotten on my Christmas gifts way back when. I was still using the same wrapping paper too that I was using or had on my. I'm not gonna say me because it wasn't me. It's my parents or Santa, but yeah, I was still using the same exact wrapping paper I had even then because there was so much of it, and then I ran out and then I had to get new wrapping paper. But the bows, they just keep on. You could just keep on using those bad boys till the cows come home, until they get really mangled up. Then obviously no more. Unless you want to make the gift look like a mess, and then which is actually a very clever idea. Make the outside of the gift look really ragged, or don't even try. Just make it look like a complete and total disaster. But on the inside of the box is where it really counts. Looks could be deceiving, right? So we got this brand new bag of ribbons. Which is another. I mean, you could just look at this and say that it's old new stock, but at the same time, it's an older bag of ribbons when you have, what is this, like an amber color. You got the red, the green, the white, but you got like this amber looking yellow. In the newer bags of ribbon, you get like blue and stuff. So that's definitely a teller, I don't even know what I'm saying here. A teller of that. It's called Christmas Treasury 25 jewel bowls. All with stick-on tabs that no longer stick, I'm sure. This was 99 cents. And see, here's something that the Goodwill got right, at least with this bag. Unlike the wrapping paper that was already marked down at 50 cents. And then where the 50-cent sticker was, that was over the 99 cents sticker, or not even. Well, yeah, it's a sticker with stickers on top of sticker. And they have the nerve to charge 99 cents for those. This bag of bows was originally 99 cents, and the Goodwill put it marked it to 49 cents, which is 50 cents, which isn't, too bad. And then this one the same. There's nothing on here with an original price or anything, but much like this bag of bows for 49 cents, this is also for 49 cents. And this has all sorts of different shades of purple. Some of them have different textures. There's one big yellow bowl. I can't speak. There's one blue bowl. Boy, I can't speak for liking me. Bow. And then there's two novelty looking ribbons. Or bows, whatever you want to call them. I call them ribbons because of the way they look. Look ribbony, not bow-like. It's a bows. Ribbons, all over the place. There's one that's white with little plush toys on them, a little red plush elephant, and a green little teddy bear, and some little balls. And then there's one that's red with little white illustrations of some snowmen and snowflakes. You can see that there. And what else did I get from the Goodwill? Oh, there's one more thing, but I'm afraid that few of my videos so far Jamie has watched. Well, for the most part. I don't think he'd make it through half of this video like you are right now. But I don't know. Should I show you one of the gifts that I got him while I was at the Goodwill? I think it's the only other thing that I got besides the wrapping paper and the bows. I'm sure that's it, right? I believe so. Let me go check. Got one more thing. And I guess it was so cool that not one, but two people asked if that was the only one in stock. So I guess I'm pretty lucky. I got this as a gift for Jamie. I'm not sure when I want to give it to him yet. Whether that be his birthday in November or for Christmas in December. But I picked this bad boy up, and I saw him from a mile away while I was dying in the Goodwill for like 3 hours straight. It wasn't even 3 hours yet at that point, but it was long enough. It felt at least like an eternity. But so while Kat was going through all the clothes and stuff, I saw this across the way, over by like the kid clothes and stuff. There's like, these big white metal bins that have like pillows and stuff in them, and he was sitting on top of one of those bins. Got this frog. Now, I'm not crazy about the red on him. I kind of wish that he was just all green, where they could have at least made these, at least the red parts of him like a darker green or something, or a lighter green, lighter than the green he is. But I believe to say he's from the 90s or so. I mean, because he doesn't appear to be that old, but he's old enough. I mean, this tag tells the story. I just don't see tags like that on anything anymore. You don't even see like Walmart or anything on it, because most plushes you get from like the Walmart for like Valentine's Day and Easter and Christmas and all that have like Walmart on them, or Great Value or whatever. I mean, it doesn't even have Kmart or Sears or, well, Ames on it. So I don't know where it was from. Maybe I'm thinking maybe Kmart or something from back in the day, and it's definitely a Valentine's Day frog. It's probably why he has the red. His little tag has some roses on it, and it says to and from, which I guess is for any occasion, really. To so and so and from so and so. But what really drew me to him is his big bulging eyes. These very intense, staring type eyes. Look at that. He's actually pretty creepy, but I like him. His eyes actually cleaned up quite nice. I don't know where he was sitting this whole time, but he must have been caked in dust. I'm sure it's all within his fabric and fibers that I can't, physically see to the naked eye. But his eyes told the story beforehand. So they were really dirty. They were caked in a nice layer of dust. I couldn't even wipe it off really with my finger. It was so caked on. But then I got a wet cloth, then a dry cloth, and I went over his eyes like I was wiping off the front of my headlights in the car, and they cleaned up quite nicely. As you can see, very white. So white it looks like put some eye drops in his eyes, right? He has these big bulging eyes. This nice little stance here. His bottom's filled with beans, as you can hear. So this is for Jamie, because he loves frogs so much. Like I said, I'm not crazy about the red, and I know he probably won't be either, but it's a gift, gosh darn it. If he doesn't like it, well then, you know what? Sell it. At least don't tell me about it, right? I got this frog. Oh, and so yeah, the wrapping paper was 99 cents each. The bows, the ribbons, I should say, 49 cents each. And the frog guy, wait for this. That was a terrible drum solo. Was only $2.99, so like what, $3? So let's say, so $1, $2, 50 cents, it's dollars, $3, and then the frog $3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So only $6. Actually, I think it was like $4. I think one of these things, because of the color of their little stickers, which I believe was to say was maybe these bows with the purple sticker on it. Price sticker. It was like practically free. So they rang me up to like $4 and something cents. So it's not bad for all that, I don't think. $4. Heck yeah, $4. Alright, now that we're done with the Goodwill stuff, let's move on. So after the Goodwill and all that, not that week, because, it was the day after the 4th, and I'm sure a lot of people weren't wanting to go and do their vendings up at the, the flea markets that are on the on Wednesday and all that, which is Leesport and Homestown in Pennsylvania, here in PA. I'm a Pennsylvanian girl. Yes, you heard me right, Pennsylvania. And it was also supposed to really rain that day. So I think the next week, I went all by myself for the first time, not with Jamie, not even with my mom, just me. And I kind of sped around there like a psychopath because I had to be home, because I had to Jamie needed the car to go someplace, and I went with him, of course. We'll get to that in a bit. But so I pretty much just passed up on going in other little sections of like the indoor parts of like the flea markets that from time and time and time again that really never had anything that sparked my interest. So I kind of just skipped all that to cut the time to, get home a lot sooner, and not die there. And I kind of just sped around like a lunatic. But at least I got to look at what I wanted to look at there, and I got what I wanted to. So I'm even running out of breath just trying to tell you all that. So I went to Leesport first, and then Homestown. And what I found at Leesport was quite interesting. Robots. Now, when I first saw this guy, because I didn't see this guy anywhere, when I first seen this guy, I'm like, oh wow, that must have been a toy robot from what, like the 80s, right? No, it's from 1997. Close. 26 years old. It's not bad, right? And then apparently he had a little buddy. Well, not a buddy, but just a more smaller version of this one of him. I don't know if they work, but they are a pretty cool display piece. Pretty neat. And in mint working condition, you're looking at anywhere from 50 to maybe $150. I see someone asking like $200 to $250, which they're out of their mind. It's not even the box, I don't believe to say. But yeah, he has a broken claw here. That's about it. And then I don't know if it works. And I'm sure he's kind of faded, like little topper here, and same with the little one. It's quite yellowed. It's probably supposed to be like crystal clear. And it's very dusty and dirty and grimy, and they need to be cleaned desperately. But doing good for my battery. But yeah, I picked them up. So the moment I seen them, so there's these tables that I like to call them like the toy vendors, not the ones with those cheap toys from Zimbabwe or anything like that, where it's just something to give your kid to stop whining, to entertain them while you could take your good old time and look around, right? Like child distractors or something is what I also would like to call them. But there's these toy vendors that just have like a table or two with vintage and some newer plastic toys that were heavily used, just sprawled out throughout the table or like in little bins, that they're asking like 25 to 50 cents for like 4 like little My Little Pony figures, or like a Ninja Turtle and some race cars. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but you know what I mean, right? Hopefully. But so he had a lot of those. He had a box of some controllers that were really beat up, and then he had this guy at the end of the table, towards where he would be sitting and stuff. And I was thinking, this guy is probably asking, nowhere to lie, like $50 for this, right? And then I was gonna walk away. I mean, it's dirty, his claw's broken, it's yellowed, and I don't even know if he works, right? But if he's rare enough, and he was pretty cool, then sure. Well, not quite, maybe 30, not 50. I was really shocked when he said nowhere to lie, not even 5, but $4. Yes?
Yeah, what happened to the water bowl for the...
I'm in the middle of making a video. I'll get back to you in a second. Anyway, so I was really taken back when he said $4. $4 for this guy. Well, actually 8. And the reason he said 8 was because of this little guy, because he says there's actually a smaller version of him, but I don't know where he is at the moment. You know, I get, or well, not that, but um, it's been a while. It's been a long day. You know, I'm trying to think. That was like about 2 weeks ago. Um, so there's a smaller version of him, smaller one, and is he there? Let me go see if I can find him and stuff. And he did. I don't know where he had him, and I failed to see where he pulled him out from. But hey, so he asked like $8 for the both of them. So like 4 and 4. It's not too bad, right? In the shape they're in, not even knowing if they work, just as cool little display pieces, right? So I said, yeah, $8. That's fine by me. And then I picked them up. And then I had like 3 people asking me about them and this and that. Not to buy them off me, but saying that they're cool and asking where I got them from and how old they are and what do they do. And it's like, man, lady, I just picked these up. I don't even know. So, yeah, I got 2 little robots, and you should all know by now who these are for, right? For Jamie. Picked those up for him for $8. And then, along with the wallet there from the Boscovs, I picked this up. This cat purse. So I don't know. So the guy had a bunch of these like things, not the cat in particular, but some other little purses and stuff like that. I don't know if they were mass produced or actually traditionally handmade or what. There was only one of these. There wasn't a bunch of these. There was like all other sorts of things, odds and ends, and he was asking 15. I didn't even bother to talk him down because he was saying that the ones that have the red on them are the ones that are marked down, and the ones that don't are, I guess firm. I would have paid no more than like $5, maybe $10 for this. He was asking 15, and I thought it was pretty cool. It's clean, smell free. Appears to be pretty well made. So yeah, $15. I don't believe to say I ever want to really use this. I was gonna just hang it on the wall like as a display thing. You know how some people just display their clothes instead of actually like using them, just to say, hey, this is like the bedroom or like the closet or whatever. And I think that's what I'm gonna do with it because $15 for this, and it's pretty well made, and I don't like feel like wanting to use it, so I think I'm just gonna keep it here. And then at so after Leesport, that's what I got in Leesport, and then at Homestown I got this. So there's a guy I bought from before a few years ago, or well, about a year ago, and he had like a bunch of little trinkets, like Halloween stuff and whatnot. And he had I thought maybe I wasn't gonna run into him this time because I didn't see him in the usual spot that he's always been set up in. And lo and behold, he was there, just in a different section. And he had like bin after bin, like these little flat wooden crates with a little bit of a dip in them that you would put like screws, bolts, and nails and stuff in them. But he had little like trinkets and knickknacks and whatnot in them, thrown in them, big, small, whatever, you name it. He was asking like 50 cents per item, which I don't think is bad for what I picked up actually. So this isn't really up my alley, nor is Jamie's, but I figured, heck, for 50 cents plus the other 3 things that I got, why not? This I might actually try and sell, but as for the other 3 things, I'm gonna keep. So in total I spent like $2. So I got this guy, which I believe to say is handmade and painted, but I could be wrong. This could have been bought at the Kmart back in the day. And the reason I keep mentioning the Kmart, I mean not Walmart, is because Kmart, I don't know, older things tend to be from Kmart, because Kmart was, I don't know, just a go-to place for stuff like this. I don't know. So I got him. There's a little poker at the bottom, just be stuck in the ground. I got a little ghost trio along with a little jack-o'-lantern guy, or scarecrow guy, I mean. So we got the two little ghosts going, ooh, and the little pumpkin. It's the back room. And I don't think they're that old because you got one of these things at the bottom of them. But I don't know where you got them from. So, and this one says made in China. It's a scarecrow. I just noticed a little crow in the back of him. He's up top a giant jack-o'-lantern. And then I got this, which is for Jamie, actually. Doesn't smell anymore, like that old stink to it. Got this, it's a looking ladybug that you hang in your car, I think. Believe it or not, this looks like it could have been like an old air freshener or something, but I don't think that's what it is. It's probably like a little carnival prize or something. Greyhound specialty, made in Korea. You don't really see that made in Korea. It's usually made in China or Japan or Taiwan. Made in Korea. I believe to say this is probably from like the 90s. We got this little ladybug thing, plush thing. So yeah, all of this for $2. Not bad. And then got this. Got this cast iron cat, this Frady cat, which I see all over the internet. They're asking like $100 to $200, and I only paid, I believe to say $23 for this guy, which is not bad at all. Not bad at all. It's one of those Frady cats, and he's in pretty good condition for his age. I actually have an identical one, but since I came across this guy and he's in just as good a shape as that one, the one I have over there, for $23, you can't go wrong, right? When the internet's asking like $100 to $200 for one of these guys in really poor shape, you know, all rusted up and stuff. So it's not too bad, I don't think, to say, you know. And the other one, I think, I believe to say I only paid $25 for, and that was at the Circle Drive in Scranton. And this guy I only paid $23 for. I got $23 for that. And then that's it for Leesport and Homestown. So $8 for the robots, $2 for all this like Halloween stuff plus the little beetle bug, and then $23 for the cast iron cat. And I ordered this online. This probably about a week ago or so. But then after I ordered that, a few days ago, or yeah, about a week ago probably, Jamie and I went back to a church that we were at a year ago, where you paid $4. You would pay $4 and continue just going in and out of the church as many times as you wanted to, filling up your bags or bag with stuff, you know. It's a $4 free for all, you know. But this time they had yet another flea market, or indoor flea market at the same church, but everything was individually priced this time. And I scored a couple things that I thought were pretty cool. Like this here cookie jar. There's no date on it, but much like the wrapping paper, no date. But I'm gonna say it's probably from like the 90s, the 80s, something like that. Ceramic snowman cookie jar. Let's take a look at them. Put some cookies in here. Oh, there he is. Got this snowman cookie jar. I just thought he was really, really cute. You don't see this anymore, especially with the box and all that. I think this is a pretty good score, right? So we got snowman cookie jar. Oh boy, I'm breaking them. Put this over here. And let's see, what else did I get? Oh, and by the way, that was only $4. And then I got this, which actually does have a date on it. Some lady named Joy in 1980 hand painted this. So, what, almost 40 years ago? Here's a little topper. Yeah. So I don't really buy stuff like this, like, I don't even know what you would call this, pottery, like a canister. I mean, you got the snowman, that's like a cookie jar, right? I mean, I guess this could be a cookie jar too, right? But it's not. It's like a trinket dish or something. It's something you put like your jewelry in and whatnot, which is cool. But it appears to be in really good shape. And like I said, some lady named Joy back in 1980 painted this, and she did a pretty good job. It's really nice looking, actually. It's not a chip or anything on it, a scratch or anything that I could tell. Did a very nice job, very nice. And that was $3. And then the last thing is this, which I don't see a date on it. I believe this say it's probably from like the late 70s, early 80s. It's a little mouse music box. It's like a plastic, not even like a rubber. It's like a dense plastic. It's a little gray mouse with a Santa outfit and a little white and green striped wrapping paper or gift with a little yellow bow and some gold trim around the bottom. I'm gonna wind them up. Don't tell me it broke. Oh. There you go. And that was $1, if you couldn't see on the top of it, that is. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I spent 8 on all this. The snowman, the poinsettia jar thing, and the little musical mouse. And then, last but not least, is my eBay order. eBay. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted for all this. YouTube's really ridiculous. Let's see. Well, this isn't upside down, but I think it's coming to a draw. Oh, wait a minute. It's July. Christmas in July. There we go. Oh boy. Oh, okay. So it was the right side. This is just one of those strange video. And everybody's probably thinking it went on way too long, which it probably has, but I've been gone for quite some time, so it's appropriate, right? Jeez. Oh wow, it's absolutely beautiful. Oh, here's the My eBay purchase. This costed me 74 bucks. Not even 75, but 74. So this is a tall neck cat, paper mache cat that was made back in the 1970s, 80s, 1980, I believe. It's a handmade paper mache cat, and painted, of course, and all that, glazed, etc. Ooh, dusty buddy. But yeah, he appears to be in pretty good shape. He's blue with all there's sorts of different colored blues, hues of blue, flowers, some purple, you know, all that fun stuff. I have another cat just like him that's like a fuchsia, like a purple with purple looking flowers. So this one's bluish, purplish looking flowers to add to the collection. Now, so now I'm gonna do a little point of view look around with the camera to get a better look at everything, because I'm kind of all the way back here, you know. I'm gonna put him here, get everything all set up instead of this big and giant mess I got going on here. And I will show everyone what I got. Oh, and I got something else that, yeah, will have to be through the point of view, you know, of my eyes. I had some neighbor, not even my neighbor, but Jamie's grandparents' neighbor, that I guess they knew for years, make me something. I don't even know who they are. It's really awkward because it's like, so you mean to tell me some total stranger just made me something? I guess they made me this because it's a mutual thing. It's a cat thing, a cat related thing. So they love cats. They have a lot of cats on their property, and I love cats. And I guess the grandparents told them, or the grandmother in particular told them, that I loved cats too, and I have a lot of cats. And the neighbor took some time to make this for me, or well, really, more or less just put it together for me and frame it. And I thought that was really nice of them. I actually didn't get to thank the person that did it, which was the wife, but I did tell the son and the father that was out in the garage, her husband, to tell her that I said thank you. And that was really nice of her to do for me. So let's move on to that, shall we? Alright, everyone, I'm back, and here's a point of view look at all the things. So again, here's the ribbons. 25 jewel bows with stick-on tabs that no longer stick, I'm sure. Christmas treasury, 49 cents, was 99 cents. I got these ones. I got purples, pinks, or well, fuchsias. See how they're like different textured? We got this one and this like scaly one. It's like supposed to be like glittery. And then we got these like plain Jane, very shiny metallic looking ones. We got this big yellow bow, a blue one. And we got these two novelty looking ones, which are probably a lot older. This white one with this little plush elephant. At first glance, it kind of looks like Barney, but it's not. It's an elephant. And then we got a little green teddy bear and a ball. And then we got this red one with some little white, little stamp-like looking little illustrations of snowmen, snowflakes. Got the frog. This big beady eyes. He has a little bit of scuffage here, but other than that, he's pretty good shape on the eyeball. So you got this tag. Oh, it was double pierced too back in the day. How neat is that? And then it says to and from Mr. Frog. And then we got little ghost trio, little jack-o'-lantern, pumpkin, scarecrow, the crow, and jack-o'-lantern, the ghost. This is who painted it, I guess. The cast iron cat, this ladybug looking thing, dish, the mouse, my snowman cookie jar, the robots, the cat, the little bag, wallet, wrapping paper. This is what I was talking about. See, like 99 cents. 99 cents. Clearance 50 cents. They have the nerve to charge 99 cents again. It's messed up. See, this is the one that's faded, as you can see. You can even, yeah, this one's more vibrant. This one's faded. And I notice it doesn't have the lights, gifts, and trees thing on it either. It's funny. But yeah, this is the one I'm probably going to use. And this one, I'm just going to store that one away for keeps. Let's actually take this guy. And I'll show you the other cast iron cat that I got. I actually got a few of them. Well, another one. Let's see. I have his twin over here. This one. And then I got this one over here. I got those two. That's just a ceramic cat. And maybe he's not in the best shape. That's okay. Oh, I really love his stupid looking face. Look at that face. Oh my gosh. Now that is priceless. I like that a lot. So here's the other one I got. Right here. I got that like a few years ago back on like Macari. I think I paid only like $90 for it. $89.99, so like $90. No, remember if shipping was free. Wayfair is just what you need. Everything you want, and the shipping is free. I got that one. Got this one now with the most priceless looking face. Just looks very surprised. But yeah, so you got some crackage going on. A little bit of chippage. So you got some crackage going on under the neck there for him. But as for this guy, it's more down towards his legs and feet. But, well, I guess on his back too. That's alright. I only paid like 74. Not even 75, but like $74 and I think 49 cents. But, yeah, he's cool. I like him. I think I'm gonna put him right there, like behind him. So we got this one with this little herd of cats, and then we got the other one, that herd of cats. And then we got this littler one, this black one, that I paid, I think, $43 for, something like that. No, 48, 49, I forget, somewhere like that. I think they knocked like $3 off. Got that from like a, what was it? Oh, I got it from, what's the name? Not Lewisburg. Wait, yes, Lewisburg. The Lewisburg Antique Mall. That's where I got this guy from. And then I got him off Macari, so he was first, he was second, and this guy's third, and probably the last. And I just noticed that he's just a little bit taller than him. And they're both the same height, but he just appears to be a little taller than the other one behind him. So yeah, I'm gonna find a home for him. Got these two, got this one now. So that's about it. Hope you enjoyed this really long video. Really long. Sorry if I ramble on for just a little too long, but I have a lot to explain. Prices, dates and prices, you know. Where I got them from, when I got them, you know, all that fun stuff. What's been going on. So, see you soon. Again, hopefully. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, bye-bye. Hey everyone, I'm back again. Well, just for a little while. I have something really exciting to tell all of you. So this here wrapping paper from Ames Department Store from back in the day. Whenever I was saying like 90s, like probably like the early 90s, well, I was wrong, but also sort of right. I might be wrong, but I might be right. You know, that sort of thing. Well, it is from the 90s, but the late 90s. How late are we talking? We're talking 1999. So 1 month before the year 2000. Isn't that wild? So see here on the bottom of this tree. So the one that I decided to keep for collectible purposes, that I now have up in the attic as I'm currently speaking. And this is the one that I'll probably be using because it's faded and kind of beat up. The wrapping isn't all that nice. I mean, the wrapping itself, I mean, you know, the plastic wrap and stuff that's on it that has it in its internal looking tomb. Anyway, So along the bottom of the tree here, the one that's up in the attic, I've noticed when I was tucking it away, I'm like, hey, there's some numbers, you know, a date or whatever. It says 1999. So this wrapping paper is 24 years old. 1 month before the new year of the year 2000. Isn't that wild? And then over here, this is what I decided to do with the little handbag, because I'm just afraid I'm gonna ruin it or lose it or something. I mean, I don't usually lose things, but I don't know, things will happen, right? I decided to give it to Mr. Pumpkin, you know. So now he is officially ready for Halloween. I mean, if he hasn't been already, all year, all around. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. But yeah, he's ready for Halloween. All night, all day. Summer or fall. Fall or summer. I hate when I do that. But anyway, decided to give him the little bag, you know, little cat bag. So now he's sporting that off. Fix his little straps here. I'm surprised the string was long enough to fit around his big bulbous head, and it did. It fit just right. So that's good, right? Fixing his straps here. My OCD is driving me wild. But yeah, I gave him the purse. Or bag. So yeah, he's sporting that now. And I do have to say it goes pretty well with them, as though it belonged to him since the beginning. So yeah, that's it. Wrapping papers from 1999. And Mr. Pumpkin now has a little purse. A little bag, a little cat bag to go with them. And like I said, I think it goes pretty well with them. It matches, you know. It goes nice with them. It goes very nice. And that's all. Now the video is officially done. Get out of here. Go away. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Hi everyone, it's me again. Back for round 2. Whether it's something that I've just noticed about something that I've shown in the video and I had to tell you all about it, or something that I completely forgot. And this is one of the things that I have completely forgot to show all of you. So remember me talking about the neighbor, you know, Jamie's grandparents' neighbor, making me something, and I don't even know them? Well, here it is. I guess the wife took it upon herself to make me a, or not make, but put together a cat photo for me, picture, whatever you want to call it. And if you look closely, it's actually a puzzle. So she put this puzzle together. I'm assuming either used puzzle glue, regular run-of-the-mill glue, or Mod Podge to stick it all together permanently, and then she framed it. You probably won't be able to see it here in the video, but through my eyes only, I could see the brush strokes she did over the puzzle with, like I said, I'm assuming like Mod Podge or, well, puzzle glue or whatever, which I would believe to say the puzzle glue would go on the back of it, but maybe the front of it, but I don't know, because I could see the brush strokes, and puzzles don't usually have like brush strokes on it, you know, clear brush strokes, so it could, you know, permanently stick all together for all eternity. Now this isn't something quite up my alley. As you can see over here, I have this photo or picture, and then I have this one. And this one's more mundane, looks like pastel artwork. It's from like the 80s, the 90s. And then we got this one over here, made by an artist. I mean, they're all made by an artist pretty much, but this one, she makes like, does like fairy photos and stuff like that. And this one's of a cat behind a jack-o'-lantern, peeking out from behind it. She has like a website with like the reproductions of her original art, like copies of it, and you could either get them like this, like like an actual photo of it, or like on like jewelry or stuff like that. I believe the say also have a pendant, like a necklace pendant with this photo of this cat in it. That I don't know where it's at, but I'd like to wear it around the Halloween season. It'd be nice. But even though it's a print of the original artwork, she did hand sign each and every reprint on the back, and she has her signature on the back of it. So that's pretty neat. And then we got this now. As I said, it's not my cup of tea, but what I do like about it, it reminds me of something you'd see on a big and bulky t-shirt for like $14.99 on your boardwalk, on the beach's boardwalk, that you bring home to grandma as a gift, from being on vacation and stuff. So kind of reminds me of something that I'd see on a shirt that my grandma would wear. So well, that's about it. And now I'm actually going. I'm going now, and you will see me in yet another video. Not this video, and little itty bitty snippets of things I'm forgetting, wanting to show you. I'm done. I'm moving on, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.